Hey everybody, if you are just tuning in, my name is Liz. I am a fitness and food coach based in New York City and Northern New Jersey. Welcome. Hi Jackie, welcome to today's Take 5 challenge. Oh good, seeing your name on there reminded me I have to give you the code word for yesterday too. So if you're just tuning in or when you replay this, if you're tuning in late, my name's Liz. I'm a fitness and food coach based in New York City and Manhattan. As you can see, I'm a little frazzled. I've had a really busy week. It's all good, but you know, there's only 24 hours in the day, same as Beyonce, but we have to get shit done in that amount of time. So that's part of the reason why I started this Take 5 challenge. So basically, I'm encouraging everybody to take just 5 minutes a day, regardless of whether or not you have another workout planned, to yourself, to get up, to move, to stretch, to sweat, whatever works, just so that you keep a consistent habit of reminding yourself to do that, even when times get really hectic because it's the holidays or just because, right? So yesterday I had a pretty busy day. I was in New York to teach my classes. I had 7 classes and a bunch of other stuff. It was a long day. Today I actually work from home. I had the best intentions to get so much stuff done, and I did get stuff done, but not everything I wanted to. I did get my yoga class in, so I'm really excited about that, but now I'm realizing it's 4 o'clock, and you know, I have so much more stuff I have to do. Hey Lissa, welcome. I'm just explaining that today's crazy. This whole week's crazy, and that's why I'm really glad I'm doing this Take 5 challenge, because I want to show you guys that no matter what, no matter how crazy life gets, you do have 5 minutes, right? And you might not think it means a lot or adds up to a lot, but it does. And today's workout especially is going to help you kind of stay consistent with your health and fitness goals. So yesterday I did kind of more like breathing and stretching. The day before, more kind of strength. Hi, welcome. And today I'm going to do a quick HIIT workout. So HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. Basically, it just means you work really hard for a certain period of time and you rest or recover for a certain period of time. The newer you are to exercise, the shorter your work hard periods are and the longer your rest periods are. And eventually you kind of swap that. So you work hard for a little bit longer, you rest for less. Usually you want an interval to be less than a minute. So it's not like you're going to work hard for like 3 minutes necessarily, although it's possible. But in today's case, I only have 5 minutes, right? So I'm going to spend 45 seconds working really hard. I'm going to use 15 seconds to rest or recover, or actually, since I really do need a good sweat, I'm going to use that 15 seconds to take it up a notch in a certain way. So I'm going to be using my timer, which I'll show you, and I'm using a foam roller this week, although you certainly don't have to. I do have one at home. So here's my Trigger Point foam roller, which I'm obsessed with. And this is the half foam roller size. And it's great to incorporate in your workout. And it's also a little bit more portable. So you don't need to necessarily have a really long foam roller. So what was happening, I was saying earlier, you know, I was in the middle of doing work. I had this phone call that I thought it was going to take 5 minutes. It took an hour, right? And it was great because I got something big done that I needed to get finished. But now I'm an hour behind schedule. I find that when I'm really busy and I start to get frazzled, it actually helps me to stop what I'm doing, take 5 minutes. Maybe I meditate, maybe I do some breath work, maybe I do a workout. So I'm anticipating that after this 5 minutes, when I tune out with you guys, I'm going to really focus and get a lot of stuff done. So for me, if you're having trouble kind of getting through your to-do list and you've looked up on the clock and you realize the day's almost over, I actually encourage you to step away from what you're doing, take 5 minutes, whether you move or breathe or just go for a walk, and that can really help reset your focus, okay? So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to set the phone up. So I'm not going to be able to see you because I want you to be able to see me. We're going to do 45-second intervals of work and 15 seconds of recovery. And so in case you didn't see it, here's my interval timer. This is just an app that I downloaded for my iPad. You can get it for your phone. It's called Interval Timer. So you can set the intervals for any amount of time you want. Another thing that I have, it's really kind of old school. Right? Yeah, exactly. You eat when you can. You just got to make it happen. Thank you for multitasking and watching and eating at the same time, Alyssa. This old school timer, it's called a Gym Boss. It looks like a beeper actually, but it's the same thing. And the thing is it buzzes, so you can kind of put it on your hip or on your sports bra. So if you're working out and you don't have, you know, you don't want to bring your iPad to the gym or whatever, you can set the intervals the same way. So Gym Boss, interval timer, all works the same. So I'm going to set the phone up, guys. And all right, so you see there I have that like nice big empty wall. So I'm going to use it. And I'm using my, oh, perfect. Okay, so you can see me. So I'm using my Trigger Point Therapy foam roller. If you're just tuning in, I'm about to kick off a 5-minute workout, 45 seconds of work, if I can keep my shit together, 15 seconds of active recovery. I'm going to show you how you can use and then not use the roller. All right, so I'm going to get my timer started. I want to make sure the sound is on so I can hear it. All right, and we're just going to start with a regular prisoner squat. So a prisoner squat means hands behind your head, but I'm actually going to take the foam roller behind my head as I sit down. Today's HIIT workout is actually all squats. So if you are like stuck at a desk all day, that is you in a sitting position all day, squats are a great way to kind of build up the strength in the lower body, but also the mobility. So I'm really going to push my hips forward, stretch out my hip flexors, squeeze my glutes. Without the foam roller, I just do this with my hands behind my head or across my chest or even down to my hips, okay? But again, I'm going to take this foam roller behind my head, really drive open my elbows so I can stretch open my chest. This is a great option if you've been sitting at a desk for a while. So I got 8 more seconds. And then I could either take a 15-second rest. That's what I have my timer set up to. Hi, if you're joining in, I can't really see you far away. All right, so 15 seconds here. I'm actually gonna hold, and I'm gonna take that foam roller in front. I'm gonna push my hands into the ends really, really hard, sit my butt down nice and low. Plug my shoulders back. So when you're in a squat here, you wanna make sure your butt's down, chest is up. 3, 2, 1. So next up, I'm gonna use the wall, all right? I love to do this, especially if you've been sitting. Take your foam roller against a wall. Make sure it's not one you're worried about scratching up. I'm gonna walk my feet away. I'm gonna start with my hands to my hips, okay? So you're gonna get a nice little back massage here as you are supported in your squat. So if you're someone that maybe you have some weight to lose or you have any knee issues or maybe you have some mechanical issues that you're not so great with squats, using this foam roller here and using the wall is gonna help me start to build the strength and the body awareness. You can reach your arms out in front. I have 8 more seconds, and then I'm gonna hold in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna reach those arms out. So guys, I can't see if you're saying hi or giving me any comments since I'm far away, but I'll be sure to check them after. I'm doing a 5-minute HIIT workout, all squat based. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, awesome. So now I'm going to take the foam roller and I'm going to do a wall sit. Just going to move my carpet out of the way. So I'm going to sit down in the wall, against the wall. So you could be doing this without the roller. 2 things you could do with the roller here, or a few things rather. Arms can go in front, plug the shoulders back. You could reach the arms overhead if you're trying to increase the mobility of your thoracic spine, or you could lift and lower for a little challenge, making sure you feel the back of your head, your shoulders, and your butt against the wall. Last thing you could do is you could actually take that roller between your knees. This kind of depends on how wide your legs are, and work the inner thighs that way. All right, I got 10 more seconds, and then I'm gonna take a break because I deserve it. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then all the way back up. Great, I'm gonna fix my carpet. So, 15-second rest. I have 2 more exercises. I've done 3, I'm sweating, I'm out of breath. I'm really getting my heart rate up. I'm gonna have a nice boost of energy to get the rest of my work done for today. So I'm gonna use this roller as a prop. I'm gonna do a squat to chop. So you can't see my feet, but I'm pivoting my feet and I'm gonna chop up and across. So again, any of you guys that are stuck at a desk all day, any of these types of movements where you're stretching any part of your body. So here I'm gonna feel a long line of stretch across my torso and then back down, up and across. Back down. So I'm going to do 20 seconds one direction, and then I'm going to switch directions. And you really use your hips to turn. If you have a weight, you could use that as well. 20 seconds in the other direction. And I like using the roller because you can really press into the roller. That's going to activate the upper back, the middle back, and the core. 8 more seconds. 1 more exercise. 5 minutes almost up. You got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, my last exercise is going to be an overhead squat, and I'm going to use this roller. Now, feet are going to be wider than your shoulders. You could just press the roller into your chest and hold it there, okay, and sit down into a squat. We did these to start. Second option, sit and reach. So for those of you who have trouble balancing in a squat, great option. Notice this is my counterbalance as I sit my butt low. Third option, a little bit of a diagonal. If you have tight neck or shoulders, you're gonna find this really challenging. You wanna make sure you're not feeling it all up here in the neck. Third option, I'm gonna reach those arms up, pull them back in. So if you're working on being able to lift weights over your head, maybe in like a weighted overhead squat, or just to increase that upper back mobility, this is a nice option. Okay, 15 more seconds. I'm really gonna take it up here. Ready? All the way down, all the way up. Feel like you're pushing your chest through your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, my timer's all set. Guys, if you're just tuning in here, my name's Liz, fitness and food coach in New York. I'm sweaty, I'm out of breath, I'm all red. You could see this. I'm gonna have to take another shower later. Just did a little 5-minute HIIT workout. See, timer went off. Using just my body. I did use a foam roller optionally. Any of that stuff with the exception of rolling up and down on the wall, you could do without the roller, right? So no excuses. You always have time to move. You always have time to work out. Now I'm feeling nice and energized. I'm going to grab a big glass of water, hit my computer, sit there for another hour or two, and then I'm done for the day, right? So use your workout as an opportunity to give back to yourself, to give yourself a little break, and also to help you gain some energy and get focused. If you're just tuning in now, remember this is going to be available for replay for the next 24 hours. You can watch the whole thing again. I'm broadcasting Monday to Friday every day, so follow me on Instagram at Liz Barnett, and on Twitter, because I'll always give my schedule. It varies day to day, and participate in the Take 5 Challenge. Before I forget, so part of the reason I'm doing this, Jackie, you reminded me, part of the reason I'm doing this is in January, I'm launching a 6-week group coaching program, a remote program, so it doesn't matter where you are, to help you kind of finally get your healthier habits in check, okay? So every day I'm going to give a code word so that I know that you're actually participating, because I'm not giving you free access for no good reason, right? I want you to get your habits started right now. So the first day, in order to find out what that what that code word was, you're going to have to, normally I'd say you have to tune in, but it was the. Second word, which I forgot to give yesterday, is only, and the third word, which is today, is way. So the only way. So if you're just tuning in now, you already have 3 words. By the end of the month, you're going to have 25 words, so make sure you keep track. I'll give you an opportunity to submit that. Guys, if you have any questions, check out my website, email me, liz@lizbarnett.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Time for a water break.